Hello to everyone. It's great to be here, and I have to say, Bank of America is really thrilled to sponsor this event. I know we supported it last year because it's an issue we care deeply about, and I'm honored also to be setting the stage for today's panel discussion on the importance of leadership in bringing an organization to scale. In my opinion, it's one of the most important ingredients. And we all know, and many of you are, dedicated and passionate, talented nonprofit leaders, but it takes tremendous work and an extreme amount of dedication to bring an organization to scale. It's not an easy job. And investing in a leader on his or her journey to bring that organization to scale or expand his reach is an important thing that we all can do. The theme of investing in leadership is something that we've been doing at Bank of America for many years. Since 2004, we've been helping high-performing nonprofits achieve greater impact through our signature program, which is called the Neighborhood Excellence Initiative. And we really view this program as a precursor to scale, really helping organizations and their leaders get ready to expand by investing in those leaders, letting them hone their skills, and build a network of leaders across the country to move their mission and ideas along. With strategic leadership development, training for nonprofit executives in order to help them create impact and really create that ripple effect in communities. At one point, providing general operating support was unheard of and different for a corporation. But we've found that not only do nonprofits need that support, they also need the help with the leadership piece, because it's in some ways more difficult than running a for-profit, running a nonprofit well. And I think that the demand to take something that's already has impact and bringing it to other communities, there's a demand for that right now, and leaders really have to be ready for that. We've touched many organizations at Bank of America who have great leaders, starting with Bill Milliken and Dan Cardinale at Communities and Schools, Gerald Ratavian, who I know you heard from yesterday, at Year Up, and Wendy Kopp for Teach for America, just to name a few. And by offering leadership training to their emerging leaders at these organizations, we're really helping them further strengthen their impact and reach. So it's not just the ED and the founder that we're interested in helping. It's really bringing along employees and managers of nonprofits along the way so that they're ready for the next iteration of the organization. You'll hear more from the panel and hear their perspective when they begin their discussion. But at Bank of America, we know that fueling the growth of nonprofits is vital to strengthening our communities by bringing more impactful programs to individuals and families. So it is basically about the impact and really helping communities turn the corner. We make these investments because we understand that strong leadership is needed to move our communities forward. And we'd like to thank all of the leaders in this audience who are running impactful nonprofits for the work that you do, because you're on the front lines every day. The organizations you lead are truly what's making a difference. I think over the past few years, we've learned a lot. It's been extremely challenging environment for nonprofits in particular. And we know that no single sector can solve the intractable problems in our community. So partnership is really key here. And each of us can play a role, large or small, whether you be a funder, a corporation, or a nonprofit. There are many things that you can bring, to support organizations going to scale. Many of us don't have large capital to invest, but you can give general operating support, leadership development, so that there's a role for all of us in this movement. And I look forward to today's dialogue about leadership and how investing in leaders is a critical ingredient to scaling organizations for greater impact. And so I wanted to take a minute to introduce the moderator of the panel, Lisa Jackson. Lisa is a recognized leader in the philanthropic field, serving as a partner for New Profit and the Pathways Fund. I'm sure most of you are familiar with the New Profit, which is a national venture philanthropy fund that is helping to leverage our country's strength in innovation and entrepreneurship to solve some of the largest social problems. At New Profit, Lisa helps create and execute the fund strategy with a particular focus on driving impact. Lisa has extensive experience in managing partnerships with a focus on the education sector through her previous work at Boston College and more recently Gear Up Boston. Lisa's passion for problem solving and crafting approaches to complex issues is a great asset to the sector. So we're thrilled that she'll be leading our discussion today. Thank you.